How you going, Jono?
G'day, Ray. Good evening, gentlemen.
How are you?
Good, good. We're
How
just
you going?
waiting for TMW to come on.
What's that, sorry?
Waiting for TMW to come on. Oh, we've got a little bit of feedback here. I don't know where that's coming from, Ray. Is that me or you, mate?
Might be me. Hang on a minute. Is that better?
I can still hear it.
Yeah, hang on a minute.
Yeah, that's right.
How's that?
Yeah, that's right, mate. We're sweet.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I just had to fucking Yeah. But anyway. Yeah, so how you been?
We've still got a bit of feedback.
Yeah, I don't know. Hang on.
Let me have a look here. Is it this
Don't know
one?
what's with me. I've got everything shut
Sorry,
off.
my error. We should be right now, mate.
How's that? Better?
Yeah, right now. My error. Sorry, Ray.
Here he is.
Is the real Mr. Nobody?
Yep. He'll be here.
Can you get yourself into that, Tim? Or do you want us to? Do you want to add yourself, mate? There we are. He's in. G'day, Tim. You there, mate?
G'day, g'day, John. G'day, Ray. How you going, boys?
How you
Very
going?
good, Tim. Very good.
Yeah, still having problems, mate. So I'll just stay here as is.
Yeah, works all right.
You're sweet there, mate. You'll find you are in there, Tim.
Yeah, I know, mate. But it's not sending an email to the one I actually sent my to Bart to. I think I've had this problem before, so it's no biggie.
Yeah, no drama, mate. No drama. Let's show a bit of a welcome to everyone. G'day, the Big W, exit to Thailand. Joe, of course. How are you, mate? Bend over. Stuart Lennox, Shano, Traveller. Who else we got? Old mate. G'day, old mate. How are you? G'day, Matt. Thanks for joining us. G'day, Matt. Henry's there. Henry Black. Pedro's there in the bleachers. Said Henry. Yeah, Pedro's there in the bleachers. He said he might be able to pop on later on.
Oh, yeah.
He's coming back to Australia tonight. His kids are coming back to Oz. So he said to me he had to organise all that before he can get on.
Yeah, right.
No, Shano Trap, I think I've already said. Thanks for joining, gentlemen, and compliments for season to you all.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah, very good. Good. What's the weather up like your way, Tim? It's a bit warm here in Melbourne.
It's not too bad today, mate. We've over the Christmas time we had quite a sort of heat wave-ish sort of weather, but it's settled down a bit. It's a little bit overcast today with probably about 23 degrees, so it's not too bad. And I think by the news reports, the clouds are going to clear around Sydney for the harbour fireworks tonight. So I'll end up watching that on TV and probably end up being in bed before midnight, as I usually do these days.
Yeah. Well, I think I'll be with you, mate. I think the little boy, he's keen on staying up tonight, so I might see if I can stay up with him. We'll see, but he's very pleased I'm doing a live show tonight, so he's got free reign of the lounge room. He's in there, he's popping around on Netflix or whatever.
Yeah, right.
Let's see.
My son's carrying the torch. He's on the 42nd floor of an apartment building in Parramatta tonight with his wife at a mate's place, and it's got an eye line to the city. So he's carrying the mantle for his father tonight.
It should be lovely up there.
8 here in Melbourne at the moment. That's all right.
8?
Yeah, 28.
Oh, 28. Jeez.
Yeah. I think it's only been like mid to high 20s here. Next week, I think we got a couple of days there, might be 30, 31, but you're getting it all down there.
We're the dry heat, though, mate. You've got the humidity up there, haven't you?
Yeah. We got up to 35 about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Today, but it's tapering down a bit. It'll be hot night though in bed, I reckon.
Yeah, right.
There's Zimmy. Zimmy's on tonight. He's
Zimmy.
Going to do a show for us later on, apparently.
Yeah, he's going to have one after us, so, I think he'll come on. I'll send him a link. He can come on later on.
Yeah, no worries. Good fun. The more the merrier.
Yeah. No, bloody, yeah. Oh man, been running like a blue-ass light in the last hour. But anyway, I mean, bloody crook, this bloody bug thing, eh? I was just talking to two people before I know, both of them have got it, so it must be getting around. Fucking gastro. Bloody hell, it's been awful since bloody Boxing Day about it.
My daughter came over and saw me tonight. She works in a coffee shop. And she said, oh, I was very busy today. And she said, one of her regular customers came in today. And she said, there's normally 4 of them that came in. And 3 of them sat together and she sat alone. And she was wearing a mask in the restaurant. You know, and she said, you know, she said to the 3 of them, because she was serving the tables, she said, you know, why isn't your friend sitting with us? Oh, she's got COVID. So she's sitting by herself. I said, what the fuck? You know, that's grouse. You know, like she's sitting there with COVID, you know, in the restaurant, like what, 12 months ago, if you did that, they'd lock you up, wouldn't they? Yeah. Anyway.
Zimmy's had gastro again, twice. Mate, you need to go and get one of those coffee enemas the DF had in Thailand.
Yeah, right. Coffee enema. Oh man, I got a good pad. I had a good pad this week. I had the gastric and squirts, you name it. I had it. Oh man, it was awful. I got a bottle of bourbon looking at me. I'd love to have one, but I don't want to tempt fate at the moment. I'm not feeling too bad at the moment. Anyway,
I'm having a couple of wines, but I peaked a bit too early last night. I got on it with the neighbours as usual on a Friday afternoon, and got stuck into it last night when I got home, and a little bit dusty. So it's going to take me a while to ramp up.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's been good seeing the content Pedro's been putting out. That was a nice video of yours too yesterday, John.
Yeah.
It wasn't much of it. It was,
oh, yeah, but still, mate, you know.
It was a very nice location, though. That was Peter put me onto that hotel. Pedro put me onto that hotel. He stayed there for one night because he couldn't get into a hotel we were both staying. He wanted to extend his stay and he couldn't get in. You know, he spoke to a couple of mates down the bar we were drinking at, and they recommended that joint, you know, and, you know, he rang me up and he said, oh, come have a look at this place. It's great. He got himself a nice little room, and, you know, and my missus went, we were going to go off to Sapunbury for 3 or 4 days, you know, the following morning. And Mrs. got back from, you know, she'd been in Sapunbury in the afternoon with her daughter, and she said, oh, there's no need to go to, you know, Sapunbury. You know, we can stay here, and it's easier, you know, it's easier for us to travel from here than to go to Sapunbury, you know, and stay there at the hotel. You know, we'll just drive there. She said, we'll stay here in Canterbury, you know, because we're having a good time. I said, well, we might not be able to, you know, book the hotel. You know, Pete couldn't get a room, so can't see how we're going to get a room. So anyway, I went round to the same place where Pete was staying, and we got a double room round there, you know, at the same place where Pete was staying, you know, for 2/3 of the price of the joint we were staying. Lovely place, really quiet, nice and clean, nice view, as you've seen, and you know, right on the main drag in Canterbury. You know, we stayed there for 3 or 4 days and we enjoyed it. It was very nice.
When
sorry, mate.
When I was looking at your video, it actually I've been to Canterbury twice, and on the last trip I went there, I did one of those tours. You go out by bus, and then they drop you at a point. You catch a little boat to the bridge. They drop you off at the bridge. You have a bit of a walk across the bridge and everything. And then you catch a rail line back, probably 20 or 30 k's to a restaurant. Then they bus you back to Bangers. Anyway, they dropped us off at Canterbury to the wharf, and they had the smallest fucking seats on this boat. I've had a knee replacement. I'm bloody in agony before I had the hip replacement, and they've asked me to fit in this seat that's got about 1 foot of leg room. Now, I've met you, Jono. You know I'm not a small unit.
No, you're no little shrinking guy, mate. You're a big man.
Well, I had to do a Houdini to get into this bloody thing, I'll tell you. And then I could hardly get out of it when I got to the destination. Jesus.
Oh, God.
Beautiful
No.
place. Beautiful place.
Yes, well, my wife's daughter, she lives there in Canterbury, and normally
Oh,
when we've
right.
gone to see her, we've stayed in Sapunbury, and she's had to drive from Canterbury to Sapunbury to see us. And I said this time, I said, we'll stay in Canterbury, closer to the daughter. So anyway, Peter, recommended, the place he stays, at Good Times Resort, which is a great place. Highly recommend it. Really great place, right on the river as well, and great restaurant, really good food at the place. Like, it's no need to leave the resort at all. No need to leave the resort. A couple of swimming pools and right on the river, and beautiful food. The beer was cold. Very nice.
Resorts up that way, Jono, are they cheaper for food and alcohol than a Bangkok hotel? Substantially cheaper, or?
They're cheaper. They, I thought it was most reasonable, really.
Yep.
Most reasonable. It's at a hotel, of course, but the restaurant we were staying, this Good Times Resort, I think they said that was one of the it was number 3 as far as restaurants were concerned in Canterbury itself, as far as the food was concerned, and the food was good. The food was really good indeed. I must admit, there's a couple of things which I fancy when I go over to Thailand. There's a dish called hormuk, which is like it's a seafood dish with the red curry paste.
Mm.
They sort of put like egg in it, and it's sort of the red curry paste sort of becomes not a watery consistency, more thicker consistency, and had mussels and squid and prawns in it, and pieces of salmon and different sorts of fish. And, it was very nice. It was actually served in a whole coconut, and that was one of the best I've had in Thailand. So and that's not an easy dish to make. Not an easy dish to make, but that was A1. Pete had it with me one night, and he was really impressed. He loved it. He woofed into that.
It's rather sobering when you go to the cemeteries and the Death Museum there, isn't it?
It certainly is, Tim. You go to the War Memorial, the War Cemetery, and we went there for the service on Remembrance Day, and you can feel the place. It's certainly a solemn place, and we'd been drinking with the bloke who actually is the officer, the bloke in charge of the
Curator.
The curator. He was an English bloke. He was drinking at the same bar we were drinking at, and it was absolutely pristine. Pristine, the cemetery. Like it's not a blade of grass out of place, and highly manicured, and it was absolutely beautiful. But when you think there's thousands and thousands of people buried in that one place, it's very humbling.
There's an interesting point of reference on the railway trip back. Most of the tour group rode in the first class carriage on the train, and I thought, fuck this! If I'm gonna do it anyway, I'm gonna do it economy. So I went right down the back with the locals, and buddy, there's a point of interest along the trip back where you go past this. It's a right hand bend on the railway track. You're on these stilts. And you look to the right, and there's a big sign, and it's at the entrance to a cave, and you have to pay attention to it. But I think, if I stand corrected, I think 40 Japanese soldiers committed harikari in this particular cave once the war had been won or declared over, or they were killed by other means in the cave. I can't exactly remember which one, but suffice to say that 40 soldiers died in this particular cave. Have you heard of that story?
No, I haven't, Tim. But I noticed there was some Japanese graves next to the war memorial,
Mm.
and the northern side of the war memorial. There was some Japanese graves, there, but that was not sort of, it was quite overrun. Really, it wasn't in the same, kept condition as what the war memorial was kept. But it was a big day. Like they had representatives from the Thai government, the French government, America, Australia, Thailand, of course. What other governments was there?
This was Remembrance Day, was it?
Yes, Remembrance Day.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Australian Federal Police were represented there as well.
Geez, that would have been a good junket to get on.
Well, it was great. It was a great day. We got there very early. Took the little bloke along, and we were there with Pete, and we were one of the first there, so we had front row seats. It was a wonderful day.
But mate, if they weren't local feds working in Thailand, can you imagine working in the Sydney office and getting the call from your higher up saying, "Oh, fellas, here you go. We need a representation at Kanchanaburi this year for Remembrance Day. Can we give you some travel time to go over to Thailand for 2 weeks?" Oh, sir.
You'd jump at it.
Hey, wouldn't you? Jesus.
Nice little junket. Yeah, very nice. G'day, Stephen K. Happy New Year to you, mate. Compliments of the season. Thanks for joining us, Steve. Yeah, I was really impressed with the place, and the little boy was well and truly moved by it too. He enjoyed going there for the day. It was all over by midday. We were there about 10, and like the service didn't kick off until, we were there before 10. I think we were there, 22:10 or something like that. Service didn't kick off until about 11:15, and went for about 30, 40 minutes, I guess. We're out of the joint by midday.
Yeah, right. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or not, mate, but things like that and ceremonies like that, they really stir me, and I'm quite emotional at those sort of ceremonies.
Oh, it was very solemn, very solemn occasion. Very solemn occasion indeed. A lot of POMs. British government I didn't mention before, but a lot of POMs there. Yeah, a lot of POMs. And a lot of blokes came up from Pattaya. We drink with a lot of blokes, from Pattaya in the bar, for 3 or 4 nights before the ceremony on the 11th. And I thought that was nice. Blokes, that sort of live in Pattaya, they've made it their business, to come up to Canterbury for a couple of days. But we've got to remember, nothing's happened there for the last couple of years because of COVID.
Yeah,
so, it was quite a big day.
They play any two up?
No, not we saw. No.
No. Did the Americans did they have a cemetery there?
I
don't think so much American there, but I know they've got a dedication plaque there in the little park just at the start of the River Kwai Bridge.
The Yanks were represented there, though. The Yanks were there.
Yeah,
in fact, there's a bloke from Pattaya. He was what's that force the Americans call the overseas force? Of ex-soldiers. I forget what their name was, but this bloke actually owned a bar.
Yeah, right.
He gave Pete and myself and the little bloke a free coupon, free drink at his bar in Pattaya. But he was there. Oh, what's the name of them? Oh,
Stephen K said Victor Foxtrot Whiskey.
Oh yeah, foreign something or other, not the Foreign Legion.
Veterans of foreign wars.
Yeah,
Oh,
something
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's pretty, it's just, I gotta
Yeah,
get in
that's Stephen K. Was Mike Cooperman from the Coop Bar.
Oh,
Yeah.
because you met up with Stephen Kay, didn't you?
No.
Who did you meet up with? Not in Kanchanaburi, but in Bangers, I think it was.
Nick.
Mick, was it? Right.
The three of us had a big night out. We had a big night out with him. It was great. It was great. He wasn't short in throwing the cash around, like it was. He put on a very nice, night for us. That's for sure. You know?
Nice.
It was a very nice night indeed. Sorry, not Mick, Steve Morris. I mean, Steve Morris.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, absolute gentleman, Steve. But yeah, we had a big night, and Joe was there, and Pete, and myself, and then we caught up with Trev. Trev actually fronted later on in the night. So that was good. Yes, thanks, Joe. Steve Morris. Yes, that was. I think that bloke. What was named Mr. Coopman from memory. Steve. He was quite a very friendly bloke. But he was there in full force representing the Septics. That was very nice. That was a great day. Great day indeed. How do you put the Christmas in, Tim? Quiet?
Yeah, relatively quiet, mate. We, the wife and I, each year we go down to a hotel down in Parramatta, and we have a snap-up smorgasbord. It's a 3-hour all you can drink, all you can eat, seafood plethora, roast plethora of an unimaginable quantity of food. And we go there every year, and after the second hour, we've run out of conversation. Married for 30 years, mate, and sort of sitting there twiddling our thumbs. Anyway, this year, my son and his wife came with us. We shouted them, and we had a chauffeur for the first time because the missus normally drives. So they picked us up, and down we went. And we get into the joint on time, and having nice food and plenty of drinks and stuff. And I've caught up with an old boss of mine who goes down there every year, and all of a sudden I've looked at my watch, and we've got 15 minutes left. I couldn't believe how fast the time went. Anyway, cut a long story short, it was a wonderful day. Wonderful to have my son and his wife there, and I came home, mate, and kept going on the piss and ended up watching Chevy Chase on TV at night time. The missus went off to her family thing. I haven't been to one of them for 15 years. Don't get on with the mother-in-law. So I spent the evening by myself, mate, and thoroughly enjoyed watching Chevy Chase for the 40,000th time.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
So a great day, really good day.
Good stuff. Yeah.
I'm over the ham though, mate. I tossed it out. I couldn't keep the ham going. I left a little bit on it when I threw it in the bin, but I just couldn't stomach any more ham toasted sandwiches and bloody offcuts of ham. As you walk past the fridge and all that, I was really hammed out. And at the end of the day, going down to that hotel to have that smorgasbord, sure, it's not cheap. It's $170 a head, mate, but when you look at all the stuff you got to do for Christmas if you got family over, it all adds up. And the only thing we have to do each year is just buy a ham and a few chocolates for the missus and I, and a few mince pies and stuff like that, and a bit of shortbread. And it's horses for courses. You end up paying a fortune whatever you do. So
yeah, it beats me. Like there was 6 of us. My ex-wife didn't come this year. It was grouse. But she didn't come. But there was my wife, a little boy, my daughter, her boyfriend, and my sister came. And the 6 of us, there. By the end of the day, I'd cut out $1,200. By the time, I slipped the daughter a couple of hundred and a couple hundred to the boyfriend, and and I don't give my sister anything. We don't give each other anything, but except a few chocolates and that sort of stuff. Bought lunch and a ham and prawns and some wine and a bottle or two of champagne. It was well and truly over $1,000. I was over, I think over $1,200 to this, the 6 of us.
Yeah.
That's 200 a head,
Well, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And the beauty of going out, mates, you come home to a house, you don't have to do any cleaning up or anything,
Oh, yeah.
That's fair enough.
Since we became empty nesters, mate, that's the thing, the little treat we have each year for each other sort of thing, and then thoroughly enjoy it,
Yeah, I should make it a bit easier on my missus, like she starts cooking the day before and she puts on a lovely spread to missus, Even down, all the prawns are all peeled and everything and all deveined for you at Christmas,
Do you still throw a bit of sticky rice in, Jono?
Yeah, I had sticky rice and mango, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Sticky rice and mango for dessert.
Nice.
And trifle and pavlova.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, it was good food. Yeah.
Oh, Karma's joined us. G'day, Karma.
I'm just organising. I'm just getting dinner ready. Back in a minute.
Go for it, Ray. Shall we open up? Is Zimmy with us still? Yes. Oh no, it's exit to Thailand. We should
Hey, but mate, I'm easy. Whatever you want to do, Jono.
Yeah, I'll wait until Ray gets out. We'll get Ray to invite him on. Oh, Joe, it's getting a bit warm here in the back room. I got a little cat for the little boy for Christmas. He's in love. So
Is that right?
We've got a new member of the household. She's taken over. She's filled a bit of a gap in the household since the dog passed away. So, that's good.
You got it his sex yet, mate, or?
Oh yeah, I got it from one of those. What is the Australian animal?
Like a shelter sort of thing.
Australian animal shelter or something. Yeah, sort of. It's a rescue cat. She's only 12, 13 weeks old. She's a lovely little thing. Notice that. Had her 2 weeks on Monday.
When did the dog die, mate?
Oh, she died about 6 months ago.
Okay.
I still wake up every morning and look out the window, look to see, and she's not there. Not where
nothing worse. Nothing worse when you lose them, mate.
Yeah. I wasn't keen on, getting another dog or getting another pet like that because it sort of slows you down a bit if you want to travel overseas. But the little boy was real keen, and I thought, oh look, I can't deny him, and he's doing a good job with the cat and everything, and a little bit different looking after a cat as opposed to a dog, but she comes out and she sits on my lap out here of a morning and falls asleep on my lap. I imagine when he goes off to school, I know where she's going to be staying. Sleep desk out here, so it's all right.
Old mate said, TMW, empty nester. I don't think so. 2 extra family members that need everything. Yes, you're 100% correct, old mate. But the 2 French bulldogs, whenever we're out, we have the ability now to log into a live dog camera, and we can check on them to see if they're tearing the house apart or behaving themselves. And if they're lying asleep on the lounge, I can press a button on the app, and it spits out 4 bits of dog food. Now the older one couldn't give a rat's ass, but the younger one is used to the noise it makes when it spits out the dog food. It's called a Furbo dog camera, and he's straight onto it, mate. He's straight off the ears prick up. He's straight off the lounge, sniffs up the food bit. But if they're being naughty, you can engage a microphone and go, "Oi, Bentley! Oi, Basil!" The ears prick up. "What are you doing?" And they go, "Whoops." classic.
Yeah, little grots.
Amazing.
Yeah, bloody
good one.
classic.
Amazing. Oh,
We're not helicopter dog parents, mate.
yeah, I saw the video. Nice. I saw the video you put out about your two little bugs. They're nice little, aren't they?
Oh, geez, I enjoyed making that road trip video yesterday. I was half cut when I got back from the neighbours, and I thought, oh, bugger this, I'm going to make a video. So, geez, it brought back some nice memories.
I was surfing on YouTube yesterday morning, and I heard that song. Sitting on the dock of the bay. I thought, oh, that's nice. So I must have some footage to put behind that. And I thought, oh yeah, I've got that footage in camp.
Yeah, love that song.
Yeah, it's a great song. But
that particular version of that song was sung by an elderly gentleman that's passed away.
Is he? Yeah.
Roger, someone who's with the group Playing for Change.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, and there's another bloke called Grandpa Elliott.
Yes.
That mate, I love their stuff.
I just thought it was a great version of the song. I thought, I downloaded it, and I thought, I saw the video on YouTube. And I thought, I'll get the video and convert that to an MP3, and then put it behind that music of downtown Canterbury.
Is that video the one where he's busking in the street?
Yes. Excuse me.
And the little girl starts dancing.
Yes.
Outstanding. Yeah, they're a bloody. Have you heard of Playing for Change, Ray?
No, not really. They a new band or an old one?
No, they're not so much a band. What they are is a collaboration of artists around the world. It's sort of a fundraiser for various causes.
Oh, is that one they do videos, sort of bouncing around?
Yeah, what they do, they have the ability to they make these videos of they play a song or something, and they've got a musician in Antigua, a musician in Spain, a musician in America, one in Australia, and all that, and they sync the video to all the instruments they're playing in the various countries. It's really good, well produced stuff.
Yeah,
I've seen great YouTube channel.
Excellent. There's an old guy with one eye. I think he's in bloody Mississippi. Old black dude.
Yeah, that's Grandpa Elliott. He's passed away as well.
Yeah, he's good.
He's outstanding. Yep, Stand By Me. Yep, exit. It's really good, really good music by great artists.
Oh yeah, I love listening to this sort of stuff.
They come out here and play at the Byron Bay Blues Festival as well.
Oh yeah. They just had the Woodford Folk Festival actually that last weekend.
Okay.
Usually, traditionally, it's pissing down rain. But this year they got a break.
Yeah, Byron Bay's been rained out 2 years in a row. I think, mate, it turns into a mud pit.
Yeah, when you get that many people there, it just makes it worse,
Oh yeah. No, it's funny, John. I instantly recognised the version of the song and who sang it.
Oh yeah, it's very good. I noticed Thailand said they do a great version of "Stand By Me."
That's Grandpa Elliott does that.
Yeah. That was very good. But it was a great song. Great song. That's our era. That's came out when we were kids, or before we were born, even, wasn't it?
A blues singer, Keb Mo, plays with them as well. He's one of my favourite singers, Keb Mo, and he and a bloke called Taj Mahal.
Yes.
Geez, they're good. They're good old style blues, not this modern blues.
Yeah.
Otis Redding did it originally, didn't he?
I think so.
Yes. Otis Redding. Yeah. We're getting old, gentlemen.
Oh, Jesus.
We're all getting old.
I just thought, that'll go well with that footage, seemed to fit in all right. Quick, easy way to do a video.
Exactly. whack it straight on the timeline, mate, and you're done.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Way. Yeah, that was a beautiful place to stay there. When the missus was down in, Sapunbury, with the little boy, spent a few, nice quiet afternoons out on, in the swimming pool there and, looking out over that view. Even a couple of mornings I got up before sunset and, saw the sun come up in there in the morning. It was very nice.
You just highlight Joe's comment there, John.
I think Otis Redding bloody wrote that song too, didn't he?
I mentioned this earlier. Have you guys heard of talk bringing back your Vax passports? Here for Thai tourists. Actually, Joe, sorry, you mentioned that before. I was going to bring it up. I haven't seen anything about it, but Joe would be on money with that one. That'll change the circumstances about travelling over to Thailand a bit, won't it? Bringing back the Vax passports here for tourists. That'll put the mockers on the things a bit,
No, yeah. Fucking world's gone nuts, like as they're trying to just get there in the first place. Airlines and stuff. I was watching a thing on the news last night, not last night. All the people banked up in bloody in airports in America, because they just rescheduling flights. One woman had her flight rescheduled 8 times. They're trying to get out.
Yeah, Zimmy, I've had 4 as well, mate. I'd be right if I went.
Except the time he said, that'll make getting through customs a nightmare at Songkran. When I went over there in November with the family, God is my witness, I've never seen immigration like it was in all my life. We were the only people in immigration. There's my wife, myself, and the little boy. And
you got chauffeured down the Thai line, didn't you?
Yeah, we went down, in the Thai one. Well, they recommend it, they say, for Thai people, if you're there with your family, even if your family doesn't have Thai passports, they say get in the Thai queue. And I'd never seen in all my 40 years more of going to Thailand, I'd never seen immigration like that at Don Muan or Suvarnabhumi airport. The only ones at immigration, and we took our time, getting to immigration too. Off the flight, we went on an A350. So there was about 450, 500 people on the flight. We stopped up for 5 minutes, and I got a SIM card. And as we were walking through, one of the Thai officials there said, going to immigration. He said to my wife, "You're a Thai citizen, Thai nationalist." She said yes. And he said, "I just walked down here." So we sort of instead of walking another 300-400 meters, we just sort of took a shortcut, and we just walked straight through, and we're standing straight in front of the Thai immigration desks. You walk straight up at that, and we're the only one there. We wouldn't have, the three of us, we wouldn't have been there. Less than 5 minutes. It wouldn't have been 5 minutes for the three of us. Straight through.
Karma and Joe both said they've had the jabs and the flu. I've had the jabs and the flu, the COVID as well. Zimmy said he hopes to be over there in May. Mate, in May, the missus and I will be down at Chuka Way, touring the Murray River area.
Very nice.
This bloody bit with China, letting people out of the bloody go travelling. Now the world's starting to settle down a little bit after COVID. Knowing that half of the people that they're letting go out, or half of the planes, are 50% full of people with fucking positive COVID.
Yeah, they're going to fuck the world again.
Yeah, well, tell me it's not intentional. Fucking hell.
No one's wearing masks here in Melbourne. My daughter said to me, that was just her on the phone before, sorry for that gentleman, but she said today, she said, if you see people out and they're wearing masks, she said 9 out of 10 of them have got COVID, Dad. I said, all right, but my wife still goes out with a mask on, and the little boy puts one on religiously for some reason, I don't know, but I'll put one on 50% of the time, but You know, well, I don't want to get it. You know, I find it strange that I've got on international air flights, travelled all through Thailand, and you know, and haven't caught COVID. You know, I find it very strange. You know?
I only put mine on if I go to the doctor.
I haven't noticed, thank God.
Oh yeah, you got to wear them. You go to the doctor, you got to put one on. Yeah, yeah, old ladies are wearing them. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, right. Thanks. Yeah, life reset. Yeah, yeah. My missus and I. She came in here. She said, "Oh, look at my hair. It's going grey." So what do you think it? You know, what colour do you think it goes when you get old? You know?
Yeah, I don't go out at all anymore. Hardly would fucking help it anyway, so I don't have to wear the mask. I've got
You're not going to do a Chris Bloor, Jono, and dye it black, are you?
Not me. I won't be. She dyes her hair.
Yeah. Look a bit like Jeffrey Edelstein.
Oh no!
He used to crack me up, that dude. Looks like he had a mop on his head.
Don't go and get a rug, Jono. You'd never hear the end of it.
Oh no! I only notice I'm bald when I look in the mirror. Otherwise, I still think I got hair. You know, I couldn't be fucked. You know, really.
Solar panel for a sex machine, mate.
I don't have a problem there, but you know, that Jeffrey, they just crack me up. God, he looks ridiculous. With a little bit with a bimbo under his arm, blonde bimbo.
The bimbo that he had on his arm, that his wife allegedly was a bimbo for many of the Sydney Swans as well.
Yeah, I know. Well, he wouldn't be. He'd have to be poking it with a paddle pop stick, I suppose, wouldn't he?
Oh God,
Jesus. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I suppose.
Is that right, old mate? They're going to let the Chinese in without testing them, unlike the States and UK. If there's anything that means more than money, that's it.
Oh, no.
Where's that, in Thailand?
Yeah. Well, according to old mate, yeah.
Oh, that counts me going out over there then. No, I'll go stick to my day trips, I think.
Just get up north, Ray. You're out of it all. The Chinese don't go north, mate.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We're just getting there as a mean feat these days with your luggage, you know, or bloody without having to sit around the bloody airport for bloody 3 days, basically, you know, so to speak. You know, hypothetically, you know, it's just.
I think the days of cheap airfares are well and truly gone, gentlemen.
Mm.
You know, like, well, I saw a couple of airfares yesterday. What Air Asia, and I looked at going over in, I think it was in May of next year, school holidays in May, and it was one, I think it was about just on $900, but that was without a luggage component. That was just, that was sort of like a similar to, Jetstar job, no luggage component in it. That's just your hand luggage you carry on. I thought, Christ,
mate. When you look at a flight one way from Perth to Sydney is now $900, and you think back in 2019, 2018 when a return flight to Bangkok was $780, the world's gone mad.
Oh, it is.
Yes, indeed.
The Big W commented before on, he commented before about the. Did you see the Jetstar flight from Melbourne to Bali that got turned around 8 hours into it? They're nearly an hour away from Bali. They get turned back to Melbourne because they changed aircraft and didn't have the appropriate clearance for the bigger aircraft. Can you imagine going on a holiday? We're over all this stuff. Let's have a great family holiday, and that happens.
Yeah, saw that. There's another bloody Viking cruise ship off Adelaide at the moment. They can't dock because it's got some sort of strange fungus on the hull. So they've got to go out there and clean it all up before they can come in.
Is that right?
Yeah, that was yesterday or the day before. So they're all stuck out there at the moment. Yeah,
and then I think a flight to England return is something like $9,000 in economy or something.
God, strike me.
$9,000.
It's up there, certainly above 5.
Fucking hell, I might be going there.
John Fisher just said Perth to Bangkok return business with Singapore Airlines had just paid $4,200. Before the pandemic, Airways at 3,000 business class return.
Jeez.
Yeah, so
G'day, g'day, Sol.
no, fucking hell, it's gone nuts. Those people over in bloody America, when I was watching the news there, I think it was last night, like 8 times one woman said they've changed, and they're trying to make them pay for the differences. And like fucking anyway.
It'd break you, mate. It'd break you.
Well, they got that big blizzard going through there, and they can't get anywhere to stay, and they're all been there for days, just sleeping on the floor. Like
Just terrible.
What a mess. That's the one bloody Biden and them gave the bloody government gave a big bloody handout to bail them out. Doesn't look like they spent the money on sorting out their infrastructure. I don't know. It's crazy.
Thanks for joining us, Owen. Good on you, mate.
Yeah, well, there's one thing that's been confirmed in the last few months for me, and after my first 2 trips to Thailand with the family, and afterwards I used Thai Airlines, I will never, as long as I walk this earth, will never fly Jetstar again.
Yeah.
Never under why in the beginning.
I wouldn't Star anymore.
Oh, Happy New Year, Owen. Yeah, so bloody that was good getting some food down. That's the first bit of solid food I've had all week.
You feeling a bit better, Ray?
Yeah. We got to. I wouldn't mind a drink, but I don't want to tempt fate,
Yeah,
We're on standby for a reaction, Ray.
Yeah.
If you hear the big blurter going, mate, we know there's a problem.
Oh, no, that'd be right. I've just been farting all afternoon.
Well, don't do that. Not on live stream, mate. There could be a problem.
No, it's all right. Now lost in it. Anyway, I do
never forget the time I got hit. The missus got hit with the Thai runs on our second trip to Thailand as a family. Yeah. And then she made them. We were staying at the Amari Coral Beach at the top of the bridge at the end of the main drag in Patong, and we went to walk into the town, and then we were walking back, and the missus was wearing a white pair of those loose fitting white pairs of pants, and she shat her pants walking back on the bridge, and my son and I were behind her, and we both looked at each other and said, "Run, run!" So we both ran, and of course copped it. But anyway, a couple of days later, I got the runs, and we'd been to the chemist and got the concoction that they give you. Don't ask what it is. You just hope it helps, and it did. But so I shit the bed, and it was very embarrassing. I was absolutely embarrassed. I had to fold all the sheets up and everything. I was terrible. So we get on the flight and everything's fine. And I get to the baggage handling section at Sydney Airport, mate, and I thought, oh, no, I'll be all right now. Thought I'd let rip a little one. Out of order. Shit my pants. Straight into the toilet and remove the undies. Oh, geez, I'm a class act, fellas, aren't I?
No, that's awful. No, I've been right there. Look, one day, one afternoon there, I just nearly turned myself inside out. I went that many times. Jeez.
Oh, nothing worse.
No, I'm all right in that respect. It's just, it's just a bloody, your gut just feels bloated sort of there. You don't want to eat anything, and no, not pleasant.
Old mate wants a backstory on Jetstar. Okay. Despite what's happened in the last few weeks, few months with the problems that Jetstar are having, my two experience with Jetstar went something like this. The airfares were virtually the same as Thai Airlines at the time, and bearing in mind Thai Airlines is a full service airline and Jetstar's not. So by the time we hired a tablet for my son, who was a young fella then, to be entertained, by the time we ordered food for the three of us, and by the time we had a couple of drinks, it ended up being a lot more expensive than Thai. The seats I found were narrower than Thai, and we vowed and declared that we'd never do it again. And since I've flown Thai Airlines to Thailand every time with one business class upgrade through no fault of my own, We missed a flight, and it was their problem, and they upgraded us. I've had no problems whatsoever with Thai ever, and I love the airline.
Yeah, I prefer Thai any day of the week. Are we all there, are we?
What was all the bells ringing? Something going off, Jono?
Someone messaged me.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, mate. Look, it's horses for courses, mate. I won't go back to Phuket again. I've been there, done that with Phuket, and I'd never go back there. It's just I've been there enough to know not to go back, I suppose. But there's some people like it, mate, and there's not a problem with that. I probably should address that. More Patong than Phuket itself, because there are some lovely places in Phuket.
Last time I went to Patong, my first wife was pregnant with my daughter. So that's over 35 years ago.
Wow.
I imagine it's changed somewhat since then. Yeah.
I mean, we loved Qatar, Katanoi, Karon. But if you want to go into Patong, the old taxi mafia gets hold of you by the short and curlies, mate, and charges you a premium price. Even when one trip we were in Patong, our first trip, we stayed at Tree Trang Beach out at the Merlin Beach Resort, as it was known then, and $250 each way. Now, we went to Patong twice a day, in the morning, and then come back for the afternoon by the pool and a massage and a few beers and that, and then go back in the night time. Well, there goes 1,000 baht per day in tuk-tuk fees.
Yeah, Christ, buddy.
You ever thought of hiring a car, Ray, and just doing a road trip? Oh, look out. We might have an urgent situation with Ray's disappeared.
Oh, he's got he's killed his microphone. Yeah. He might have had to go on a mercy dash, you reckon?
Urgent.
Huh? Oh, I'm sitting there. Hello. Yes, mate.
Hi.
G'day. How are you?
Good.
I might make a move in soon, gentlemen.
Don't.
Don't, he says. Catch up the little bloke.
Don't.
Yeah, I'm happy to peel off if no one wants to come on, mate. You throw the link out, Jono, because the evening shows are at the start for fireworks and all that sort of stuff. So
Yeah, right.
I'll just post a link so Zimmy can come on.
Yeah, I'll send him the link. Yes, all right.
Well, jump on, Zimmy.
Ray's at the bolt. No, I'm here. He's had a phone call. Well, the big Chevy expert keeps ringing me up wanting to fucking give me advice on things. It's funny. I sold him a car fucking about 5 years ago, and all of a sudden he's a big expert. He knows everything about him, but whenever he wants to know something, he gives me a ring. It's funny. Oh, man. I had a bloody chuckle watching the news tonight. That bloody they made Trump show his bloody tax reports.
yeah, I saw that.
And they finally did, and they never found a fucking thing. Now they should show theirs.
There was a famous saying, Jono, you might recall it, that Kerry Packer said, where he was interviewed over something about the fact that he minimises his tax. And I can't remember the quote, but Dom's doing exactly the same thing. And it gets down to smart business.
Yeah, they're all good. Geez,
Why would you want to pay more money to the taxation department than you have to?
exactly.
Yeah, I think it's along those lines. Yeah.
Yeah, so
No,
they got Mandy.
Or is it what
G'day, guys. Can you hear me okay?
more
Yeah,
money to the taxation department than you have to? G'day, Zimmy. How are you, mate?
G'day, Mr. Tuckerhorn. How are you?
Good, mate. Good.
Where's Pedro?
He's in downtown Pratchett Kirikan at the moment with his family.
Oh,
yeah,
Oh,
right.
nice.
And
that's
he's
where
got
I'm
all
going.
His wife's all come down from Nakhon Sawan, and Pete's hired a big house down there, and they're all down there for New Year's Eve, and but his kids are coming back from Thailand today, so I think he's seeing them off safely. He might drive to Bangkok with them, I suppose.
Yeah, right.
Might jump in a taxi and drive with them to Bangkok and make sure they get on the plane safely.
Yeah. Oh,
Very
fair enough.
good. I'll be going there in May. I'm taking my girlfriend down there.
Nice.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Nice
There's some
place.
beautiful national parks and caves and everything down there, Zimmy. It's
Yeah.
just wonderful, mate.
Can't wait. She wants to fly. I think she wanted to go to Chiang Mai. I said, no, I don't want to go to Chiang Mai. It's boring. I'd rather go down there. So we're gonna either hire a car or get a taxi down there from Hua Hin.
My suggestion would be hire a car because
Yeah,
not only have you got Hua Hin and Prachuap Khiri Khan, but you're within striking distance of Champon, which is at the halfway point between Bangkok and Phuket, and it's the gateway to Koh Samui by boat. And mate, I stayed on a little beach, Tung Wai Lem Beach in Champon at an eco resort there twice, and it is the most beautiful little shanty, if you want to call it that, that I've ever found in Thailand. It was wonderful.
Nice. The problem is that she doesn't have many days off.
Right.
I don't know if you know the way they work. I think they get 4 days off a month or something like that. So we'll work out something anyway. I might have to get her to take some time off without leave, and just give her the difference. I mean, she only earns about $25 a day. That's the average wage over there. So see what happens.
Yeah.
How you been anyway, Tim W? I saw a video. You posted a video the other day.
Yeah, I posted two last night, mate. One on the road trip and one on the French Bulldogs. But the road. I only made that road trip one yesterday. I went back into the archives, mate, and pulled out a few vids and photos and that, and really enjoyed making it.
Oh, how long did it take you
to make the video? Oh, probably less than an hour, mate. And
pretty good.
Yeah, I'm certainly not as. I've lost the skill, mate. I made a few mistakes in the audio that I noticed. I don't know if others noticed it, but the program that I use is updated, so it's got a new sort of same but different interface. So there's a few little things that I'm not familiar with.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I played a bit of your videos about 2 weeks ago. The dancing girl, one of them anyway. The boys liked it.
Yeah, you're welcome to anything I got, mate.
I'm playing one tonight. The good one.
Oh, good on you. Good on you.
Thanks for joining us, Rick. Happy New Year to you too, mate.
G'day, TG.
Yeah. TG, Henry.
G'day, TG Instant. How are you, mate?
So when's Pedro coming back, John?
Start of February. He's over there for another month.
Wow, he's got another month.
Yeah, he's got another month. Yeah.
I saw his video, the one where he went to the waterfalls. Was that in Cambodia?
Nice. Yes.
It was very good. He's sort of, when he talks to the camera now, he's confident, and it was good.
Oh, he's certainly got the hang of it now. He's putting out some great stuff.
He's great on camera, Pedro.
And the soy dogs, that was funny. The soy dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Ray and I we had a group chat with Pete the other morning on Facebook, and Pete was just sitting back relaxing at the house, and you know, we were talking about the soy dogs, and he was showing us pictures of the soy dogs. He's looking over the fence at them, and
Oh, yeah. They had him spooked.
and I, you
Didn't
know,
didn't they have him spooked, the poor bugger, you know, but he's right now.
got him bluffed. You know?
Meatballs and a broom, he gets they're best mates now.
Yeah, he's been feeding them milk, apparently. They're best mates now. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
They would give him the runs. Oh, funny.
Oh, yeah. No, he's having a good time down there. Because one he had
Yeah.
done off that third floor.
What's that? Sorry, Ray?
Oh, he's got a house down there. It's 3 stories high. It's a big place.
Oh, wow.
He's got a pool on the bottom floor. I've got
No.
I could see someone getting drunk and doing a belly flop off that top ladder.
Yeah.
That top floor into the pool. To make sure you hit it.
Oh, yeah.
The 10-meter platform. Yeah, he messaged me about. I think one of his kids' luggage got delayed for a few days, but they took it by taxi like they did with mine.
Yeah.
They just turned up with a few days late, so hopefully he got some compensation out of it.
Oh, yeah. They fucking waste money doing that instead of just sorting the system out. How many people that do that every day? You know, we only hear of it.
For them, it's worse if you're delayed because of the luggage, because they pay fines to the airports if they're delayed and all that. So they're probably just thinking, oh well, we'll take half the luggage and the other half can wait.
You know, the poor old person that needs it, sort of thing. It sort of doesn't do that much good. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, I just told him how to claim it. You go on the website and there's a little chat function, and you just put in your details. Tell them how much you spent, clothes and whatever, and hopefully they'll send in the money.
Yeah, fair enough.
G'day, TG. How are you, mate? Thanks for joining us. Andy's Travels. Thanks for joining us, mate.
Andy Travels. That sounds familiar. I think I'm sub to Andy Travels.
Yeah, it's Andy
Is
Stubblefield.
that the guy with all the beers? No.
No, I think so.
No, that's Trev, isn't it?
That's true.
It's Travel, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, wrong one.
Thursday, 5th. Just checking my trial registration. Oh, you're on the 5th, yes, right.
Well, I'm going to peel off, fellas. It's 10 or so minutes before the first lot of fireworks start. So I'll go with the missus and watch those and then listen to the Left Wingers on the ABC in their concert for the rest of the night. And then, buddy, if I'm still awake, watch the midnight fireworks, which I doubt.
No, Tim W.
Yeah, good. Good seeing you again.
Good
Yeah,
to
likewise,
see you,
fellas.
mate.
Take care. And Happy New Year, fellas, and to all in the
Happy
I'm
New Year
streaming a
to
bit
you.
later if you want to jump on too. I'll be on a bit later.
Thanks, Emmy. Thanks, mate.
All right, take it easy.
Take care, boys. See ya.
I forgot they got the 2 lots of fireworks, one for the kids and the older people, then one for the...
Yeah,
Is
right.
it 9 o'clock or 9:30?
I thought it was at 9.
Oh, I'm going to go and jump in if I look like and watch it then. I'll jump.
I thought it was at 9, but you could be right. I'm not sure. I haven't seen fireworks for years.
Bloody flies.
Did they ban the fireworks in Pattaya? They were going to do a big fireworks, but because of the situation there.
Yes, I think they did. I think they did stop. They are stopping the fireworks.
Yeah, I thought so.
I
They
think
said you can
they're stopping-
celebrate it, but no fireworks.
Yes. Yes. They're sort of they're trying to, I think, conduct quite low-key New Year's celebration. I think due to the current circumstances with the royal household.
Which is fair enough.
About that
Oh,
in the first couple of weeks of the new year, I reckon.
where's the monster tonight? Curled up in the lounge?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. She'll be in the lounge room, mate.
Yeah.
With the little bloke. She's a great little thing. Very pleased I got her.
Yeah, right.
Very pleased I got her.
Yeah, funny little buggers there. Might have been lurking around for attention. You don't give it to her. She bites me, the little bitch. Taught her. She knows not to do it. You know, she just walks up now. She just sort of puts her teeth on me and says, "Don't you fucking dare." Little shit. Yeah, they just like that.
They're good cats. They're good pets.
Yeah, get a good one, they're all right. You know, they like attention, you know, but if you get a bad one, they can be real pricks, you know. My sister had one, it was a horror. I suppose, you know, she was too. So I picked up on that temperament.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very pleased with this little girl we've got. You know, she's very affectionate, you know, nice little thing. You know,
Yeah,
she's only a baby, she's only a learning. You
yeah,
know, but she's very clean and, you know, like, you know, she's all toilet trained and everything and, you know, create havoc. And although she had a bit of a go at the Christmas tree tonight, I think she went to try and start to, you know, climb up a few branches, but we grabbed her.
oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, they do some strange things sometimes.
No, it's all right. She's only a baby, got to learn.
I know
Anyway,
somebody's got,
gentlemen, I might peel off myself actually and
yeah, no, worries.
watch this with a little bloke. Might pop on and say go to you later on, Zimmy, on your channel, mate.
No worries, mate. Have a good one.
Will do. Thanks very
We'll
much,
see you
gentlemen,
Right, yeah, John.
and happy New Year to you all, guys.
Yeah,
Happy New Year, buddy.
Very good. Okay, have a good one, fellas.
Okay.
See you later. Fella.
Take
You know,
care.
but, what time are you kicking off? Zimmy, I'll put your
When you guys finish, I said, so it doesn't really matter. What time is it now?
quarter to. I'll be quarter to
Might
9.
kick off at 9 o'clock if you want to. I don't know. It's up to you if you want to keep on going here.
Yeah, let me. I'll just. Let me. Hang on a second. I'll just. Well, you know, I'll get the other way around. I'll just find yours.
There, Joe. Happy New Year, buddy. Andy, I believe they will. I believe they're going to ask him to get extra insurance as well. So back to square one with the Chinese.
Oh, lovely. That's weird, eh? Where's have you posted yours?
Yeah, go to live on my channel.
Live.
Click on the
Oh,
live button and you'll see it there.
that's it.
Click on, go inside and then share.
Yeah, I'll find the share here. No worries. Share. Copy link.
Look at you, expert on computer now.
No, I do it all the time with Pedro and the other one sort of thing, you know. So, where are we?
I'm going live at 9:30 anyway, so
Jimmy's paste. There you
Shane,
go.
you got your license yet, Shane? Shane did the same security course as I did.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Well, he's the one who told me about the school. Andy, it's Life Reset Thailand. I think Ray's going to post a link.
Yeah, posted. Has that come up yet? Can you see it?
I haven't got chat. I don't know.
Yeah, I've just posted it in the chat. It doesn't seem to come up. I'll try it again. I've done it the same way, just posting bloody copy and paste, you know.
Yeah, copy and paste, yeah. You're still waiting, Shane? Jeez, that's no good.
Where are we?
I've still got to do the fingerprints, Shane. I think 16th of January I've got to go to the city and do my fingerprints. And then I apply for the license.
Oh. Well, they give you a ring and say, hang on a minute, we got your fucking fingerprints for something else. Where are we? Copied.
They're catching up apparently, Shane.
Doesn't come back up. Hang on a second. Where are we? Paste. Oh, let's see, let's come up. Why won't this come up?
All good?
I'm copy and pasting it, you know, like I go to your stream, I'll get rid of everything and start and just start from scratch. Yeah. Just
Does
doing
it come up?
Hey?
Did it come up?
No, well, I'm copy and pasting it on my phone, you know, from yours. Let me start from scratch. Where are we? Let me have a look. Not subscribed. Just checking everything as I go.
I'll let my name on the
There you go into share. Copy link. We always do.
I'll just put my name up. Life Reset Thailand.
Yeah,
That's
copy.
my channel. Bloody warm today.
Yeah, there it is.
Mate, we've been having good weather. I've definitely got to cut the grass tomorrow because it's growing again. And
Yeah, it doesn't take much in this weather.
a bit of rain, a bit of sun, that's it. I need to get a ride-on mower. So big, the backyard.
Yeah, have a look at that one. See that one? I've done it again. It fucking should come up.
No, it hasn't come up on mine.
It's weird.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, Life Reset Thailand.
Yeah, Andy, Life Reset Thailand.
That's fucking strange. It always works in other ones. That's strange. That's weird. Well,
Are you on your phone or on your iPad?
On the phone.
Okay.
That's what I've always done it on. There's one I do Pedro's and stuff like that when we're on this one. On this, it's never ever trouble. It comes up. I can see it on the phone, but I can't see it on the. Hang on a second. I can see it on. Yeah. Hang on a second. I can't see it on StreamYard.
Thanks, TJ. You can't use StreamYard. You've got to do it in
YouTube. I can't see it on StreamYard. Can you guys see the link for Zimmy's stream on YouTube? On YouTube, I can see it on YouTube, but I can't see it.
Oh well, it's okay. If you can see it on YouTube, you should be all right.
Yeah.
StreamYard's a bit funny.
Cheap Charlie Road.
Oh, did you see Cheap Charlie and that other guy, Chris Travels?
No.
So Chris Travels sounds like he's lost his ATM card and he's waiting for something with a pin anyway, he's waiting for something, and anyway, he met up with Cheap Charlie and they were talking, and then he asked Cheap Charlie said he'll give him $100.
Yeah.
And he goes, you can pay me anytime you like and I'll show you where the bus is to Bangkok. And Chris goes, no, I want to stay in Pattaya. Basically, Cheap Charlie was trying to piss him off because he's getting more views. He's taking all the views away from Cheap Charlie. They're streaming roughly at the same time. So Cheap Charlie paid him $100 so he can leave town. The guy's hanging around still. It's all about money for Cheap Charlie. He's making it's $300-400 a day.
Yeah, right. No.
Well, he's lost a lot of views now because this other guy, he's a bit more not reserved like Cheap Charlie. He's a bit out there, getting drunk with lemurs and all this sort of stuff. So guys are watching it, and he's getting a few donations.
Yeah, right.
They're all e-biggers, but
I'll have another fucking go at this one. I don't know why it's not doing it, eh?
that's all right. I mean, most people are subbed anyway to mine. I think Andy's not subbed. Or he's now. And TJ, that's about it.
Yeah, right.
There you go. Henry's done it. Good on you, Henry.
Yeah, it's weird everything won't happen.
That's not true. Cheap Charlie, something at a hotel room. So he didn't give him the $100. I thought he gave him $100, Rory. I've seen footage when he basically says, I'll take you to the bus stop.
I did watch that. I did, bit of
He's
a
going to run him out of town.
Yeah, I did see a bit of a bloody stream with Cheap Charlie and Chris Travels, but I never watched all of it.
Have you seen the one with Capio and Cheap Charlie, all at that sexy bar thing?
No.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I watched a few of those streams. I ended up Chocolate Man in Thailand. He had probably the better one out of all of them. He's pretty good. He's got a good camera, I think.
No, I've done it again. I was curious why this isn't happening. Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah, Cheap Charlie's off the booze. He's on the Red Bulls, I think, and soda.
Yeah, Bilko. I know that name. Right.
Bilko. That's where have I seen Bilko?
Yeah, I've seen him around.
Carl's Navy. The picture. Remember that was a great. I used to love that show.
Yes, that's Bilko.
That was the best show, Carl's Navy.
Oh yeah, I watched that bloody. I got on you. What is it? Bloody Netflix again the other night. The first movie they came up I watched was that bloody Grimsby. Oh Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I fucking laugh watching that.
Did you? It's a bit of a corny movie.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
Have you seen The Dictator when he's the Arab dictator?
Oh yeah. Yeah, some of his shows are even funnier than that. I don't mind his stuff. Some of it's a little bit fucking over the top, but it's but anyway. Yeah, it's
well,
crazy.
that Grimsby was voted the worst movie of the decade or something. So I'll just let you know.
Yeah.
It's pretty corny.
I still laugh my guts out in a couple of parts of it, Oh,
yeah.
There's a couple of dudes in this bloody genre, actually. And when I watch that, I think of them, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Made it so funny, Oh, man.
All right, I'm going to jump off.
Yeah, my friend finished the stream. And when are you going to start up?
Probably 9:30 on time.
Yeah, no worries. I might be going to have a shower and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've got to clean up here. I just said dinner. I'll clean up and.
Still have a chill, mate.
All right, no worries. Thanks very much. See you all soon. Catch ya.
No, I've been trying to get onto him, Ghost. He did send me a message a couple of months ago, but he just doesn't answer anymore. I've still got him on Discord. I like talking to Billy, but I don't know what he's doing these days. He sort of, it's a fucking shame that. I like Billy. He's a good guy. I don't know what people went after him for. He fucking never hurt anybody. But anyway, that's what happens in this genre. Yeah. Well, I sent him a couple of messages. I didn't think he'd get back to me. He knows that, I kept him. He should have, buddy. He didn't want me. I'll give him my email once too. He was going to keep in touch if he got away from it. Or he was going to get out of Discord, but I don't know. He just sent me a picture of a cruise ship. That's the last time I saw him. That was a couple of months ago. I thought he might have been booking a buddy cruise or something, but no, I wouldn't even get any of them at the moment. But anyway, I might end the stream anyway, fellas. Thanks for coming. And Happy New Year to everybody. And we'll see you all over on Zimmies anyway. I don't know why that thing won't let me bloody post the link. Yeah, it's strange. It was a shame that, because Billy was a nice guy. Never heard a fucking soul. He just wanted to get on and have a laugh. He just had a foot fetish. No, he's all right. He's a good guy. I really liked him. Yeah, have a good one. Have a good one, everyone. See you all later. Have a good one.